Welcome back, Happy Fam. It's your host, Happy Sparks. And today, we're recreating one of the most unhinged psychology experiments ever. The premise? A guy in a lab coat basically says, "Trust me, bro," and people immediately forget they have free will.
Warning.
Before anyone panics, this is just a safe, educational reenactment. Nobody's getting electrocuted. Except, maybe my reputation. Now go grab your moral compass. Stay sparky. To do injustice is worse than to suffer it. It's based on a real experiment. Alright.
Subject, we need you to answer interview questions. It is best for you to comply.
Where am I? Who are you?
Subject, you are not allowed to ask questions, only to answer. It is best that you comply. Nod if you understand.
Please let me go.
Just nod. If you answer these questions, I will personally escort you out of this room. Now that your goal is clear, state your age and occupation. Speak clearly and loudly into the microphone.
I'm 48 years old. For the past 3 decades, I've been working as a bus driver. I started right after I finished high school.
So you didn't stand out academically.
No, I never had a mind for school.
How about demonstrating leadership skills?
I don't like to take that kind of responsibility. I drive my bus and follow my daily route.
Are you married?
No, I never have been. No children either.
There is no more need for you to speak again. Do not struggle.
I don't know where I am. They only told me to comply with any order. To take a life if I have to.
Good morning. I'm your compliance consultant here to prepare you for optimal physical and mental performance. Please stand in the center of the room. Good, volunteer. Let's proceed with your required morning tasks. Task 1, please run from your bed to the shower. Good, volunteer. Task 2, please take a shower. Good, volunteer.
Task 3. Watch a mental reinforcement video.
Good, volunteer. Task 4. Consume and enjoy nutrition packet. Good, volunteer. Task 5. Self-reflection. Please answer the question on screen. Good, volunteer. Please stand in the center of the room and wait.
Are they ready yet? Ah, finally. Good morning. You have been selected to volunteer for a scientific experiment that will help secure the future of humanity. You don't have to worry about who I am. That's not important right now. And to be even more blunt, it doesn't really matter who you are. Do we even have a name on this person? Yeah, hand me those files. Stop. There's not even a name. You see, it's not about who you were. All that matters is who you can be now. And that's what we're here to determine. Please open the main door and proceed to testing area 1. So, volunteer, 2 things you need to remember during these tests. First and foremost, to us presently, you are absolutely worthless. Sorry, I'm being told by my team that could be taken the wrong way. Allow me to clarify. We have no data on you, and that's intentional. We want to determine what kind of person you are by the choices you'll be making in the next 7 days. So the second thing you'll want to remember, and this one should come very naturally to you, as it does me, try to do what you believe is best for society, no matter the cost. Should be simple, right, volunteer?
All right, here we go. Every volunteer will be tested only on 3 metrics: consideration of the greater good, utility; following instructions, compliance; and 3, inflicting consequences, cruelty. Empathy is weakness, decisiveness is strength.
Listen carefully, volunteer. Today, your job will be to assess a subject who wants a position in our project. I will ask him some questions. All he has to do is provide the correct answers. If he fails, you will punish him. If it sounds like he is in pain, you are free to ignore that, as it's not a variable in today's test. One more thing before you begin. In each testing area, including this one, you'll find personal belongings and confidential records related to the subjects. We have put significant effort in trying to obtain this information. If you want to make the optimal choice, I advise you not to ignore it. Speaking of which, did we compensate for volunteers who can't read to begin with?
Subject.
No?
We need you to answer.
Let's get that updated. It's a basic requirement.
It is best for you to comply.
Where am I? Who are you?
Subject, You are not allowed to ask questions, only to answer. It is best that you comply.
This was us at the beginning. This was us. Okay. Patient name. Underwent a mandatory occupational health examination in accordance with the public transit safety. The patient presented as alert and cooperative, with no acute distress noted. However, multiple chronic risk factors and concerning findings were identified, most notably heart issues. Blood pressure, resting heart rate, respiratory rate, evidence of left ventricle hypertrophy, occasional premature ventricle contractions, mild ST segment depression noted under exertion. Okay, so this person might have heart disease. A pill bottle labeled as heart medication. Keys and a bus card. Subject log. Okay, is this the person we're testing or is this me? How important is a subject to society? Alright, here we go.
All right, subject. Let's see what you've got. What is the first principle?
What is the first principle? The greater good above all else?
The greater good above all else.
That is correct. Next question. How many calories does your standard issue compliance reward packet contain?
It's 1,700 calories.
Correct again. Next one. What are the only 3 metrics on which a citizen should be judged?
Kindness? I don't know the other 2.
The subject has made his first failure. Go ahead and punish him, volunteer.
Oh.
Let's continue, subject. In which country do you think you are currently located?
The United States, I think.
He failed again. Go on, volunteer. Do what you have to do.
Volunteer has refused to comply. Test ended.
This is very disappointing, volunteer 834. You have just managed to diminish your value further, and I shouldn't have to remind you of where your value to us had started.
Volunteer, please return to your room.
That's crazy. Let's see what other tests there are. Getting portal vibes. Bureau contract. Interesting.
Please go to sleep, volunteer.
didn't like that. Or kill the fat man. Utilitarianism.
Good morning, volunteer. Please proceed to completing your morning tasks. Please stand in the center of the room to begin. Task 1, please run from your bed to the shower.
Fluffy. Easy.
Good, volunteer. Task 2, please take a shower. Good, volunteer.
Task 3. Watch a mental reinforcement video.
Puppy. What was that? We will collapse all of it. You will need to do what benefits the many, not just the few.
Good, volunteer. Task 4, consume and enjoy nutrition packet. Good, volunteer. Task 5, self-reflection. Please answer the question on screen.
Did you ever take the life of an individual that caused you no harm? No.
Thank you for your honesty. Volunteer. Previous experiments have shown that prolonged isolation can negatively affect your mental state. To ensure optimal cognitive function, you are provided with an emotional support companion. You are solely responsible for her well-being. Task 6. Please feed your emotional support companion.
Oh, right here. There we go. There he is.
Good, volunteer. Please proceed to test in Area 2.
Good morning, volunteer. I trust you're ready to continue serving the greater good. If you still have questions about what's going on here, they will be answered in due time. But right now, you have more important concerns, like how you perceive your fellow man. Good, evil, they're just words, volunteer. Surely even the worst person, as they appear, can still have their uses in building a better tomorrow. Wouldn't you agree?
Maybe. Museum. Exhibition of humanity's legacy. It's over here. Nothing. Here we go. Testing area 2. Let's go.
Volunteer, today's test requires a life or death administrative decision. This situation involves 2 subjects this time. You will have exactly 5 minutes and 30 seconds to review their dossier, personal items, and confidential reports. When the time is up, you will have to make a choice. If you want to prove your value here, know that this is the exact amount of time a leader would need to make an informed decision of this caliber. Once you have made your choice, you can terminate the subject painlessly. Or, if you deem it warranted, use a more painful method. However, should you refuse to act, both individuals walk free and will be back to their normal lives, not remembering they were ever here.
What the heck? What is this? Alright, here we go. Elevator. Huh. Volunteers who are able to read, please proceed to the right. When the time is up, select a termination door. Test 2 out of 7.
Your time starts now. Bible with a note that says, even the Lord forgives all sin, they must too. Child's drawing. Rosary bead with cross used for prayer. Monsignor accused of abuse returned to ministry for years after psychiatric diagnosis. Less than 5 months after receiving the honorary title of Monsignor, a senior clergyman identified in sealed records was quietly removed from parish duty following an allegation of child abuse that was brought to the attention of the archdiocese. According to internal documents and psychiatric evaluations reviewed by our news organization, the church responded not by reporting the allegation to authorities, but by transferring the priest to an out-of-state psychiatric treatment. Consider the implications of your choice carefully,
Clinicians
volunteer.
at the center explicitly warned that redacted should not work with children, adolescents, or particularly vulnerable individuals. Despite this, records show that the priest was released after only a year of treatment, having been deemed cured. Rather than removing him from ministry, the archdiocese permitted to continue his clerical work with 5 additional years before ultimately allowing him to retire, reportedly with full honor. The handling of the case has drawn renewed scrutiny amid ongoing investigations into institutional responses to abuse allegations within the church. Survivors and advocates argue that the decision is to quietly relocate the priest rather than involve law enforcement or impose an immediate ban on ministry. Reflects a broader pattern of systemic failure and clerical self-protection. One former parishioner, speaking on condition of anonymity, described the community's confusion at the priest's abrupt departure, saying, "We were never told the truth. We trusted him and we trusted the church. That trust was broken." The archdiocese has declined to comment on the specifics of the case, citing ongoing internal reviews. However, a spokesperson acknowledged that past failures to protect the vulnerable continue to inform current safeguarding reforms. For many, that acknowledgement rings hollow.
Subject, what is it that you do?
Subject, I've devoted 3 decades of my life to the clergy, serving with nothing but unwavering dedication and humility. From a young age, I felt a calling from God.
And in all that time, you never married. Never had a romantic relationship.
How do you know that? Who are you?
Please, answer the question.
No, I have never married. All I wanted was to serve the good people of my town. My faith is what makes me feel complete as a person.
Some might say that's unusual.
Yes, it is. This is why so few of us can truly do it. We are tested and few of us ever pass.
Are you still serving the people of your hometown?
Sadly, no. The church has asked me to serve in a small county that unfortunately lost its priest to a heart attack. I miss my flock dearly, especially the little ones. They are so pure. But when the Lord asks you to step forward,
Okay. And then who's this? Then test, spare, and release pulse.
This is your local news station at the top of the hour. A 19-year-old man received a 2-year suspended sentence and a substantial fine today after being found guilty in a drunk driving case that left a family of 3 dead. The incident occurred late one night last spring when the defendant, whose father holds significant shares in a major oil corporation, was driving well over the speed limit under the influence of alcohol. Prosecutors say he crashed into the back of a family vehicle at high speed, killing both parents and their 7-year-old child on impact. Critics have already raised concerns about the leniency of the sentence, pointing to the influence of wealth and connections in the justice system.
Blood alcohol was 0.2. Oh my. Oh. UI.
Subject, we need you to answer a few questions for our database.
Alright. When the timer runs out, terminate.
Select a door to terminate a subject in 10.
Oh god.
Choice made. Please select termination method.
Place all canisters in the machine, pull the lever. Uh-oh.
Choice confirmed. Subject terminated. Thank you.
Killed somebody.
Good job, volunteer. You have made society a safer place. I am curious why you chose to let him off easy. Maybe you have a problem with being too cruel. That's something we will keep tabs on in your performance report. Now, go back to your room and rest. Until tomorrow, volunteer.
Volunteer, do not be bothered by the termination that you just committed. Instead, enjoy this soothing music.
I think I should have killed both of them. don't know, that felt weird. Felt really weird.
Volunteer. Before you end the day, I have one final task for you. On your screen, you will see my associate's email. We are eager to understand the reasoning behind your decision, so please compose a brief message explaining why you made that choice and send it to them. This insight may prove very valuable to us. If we find your reasoning compelling,
Thanks for watching my playthrough of the Milgram Experiment. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to check out the rest of the channel for more gameplay, horror, and story-driven experiences. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and drop a comment below letting me know what game you'd like to see next. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Stay sparky.